Right, things are starting to heat up. Yeah, I've thrown it all away. It's getting a bit warm, getting a bit toasty. Oh, it's getting very toasty. Hello and welcome to a new episode of Lost in Minecraft. As you can see, we are back in the Nether. I took a little wander out, sort of beyond the fortress that we had found, and I came across something rather interesting. I found our very first bastion. Took a little while to get to it, but I shall show you what happened when we got inside. But first of all, a little public service announcement, if you will. This is part of my little journey across, or sort of following the routes across the top, trying to get past this lava lake. Just working my way down. I could sort of see a rough path I wanted to take to get across. There were some enemies, ghasts in the way, but I just wanted to get across. Now, unfortunately, I lost my footing and fell into the lava. Luckily, I had my potion of fire resistance on my taskbar there, so I was able to quickly drink it and get out of trouble. It just goes to show how important these things can now be as we're getting into the end game. Fire resistant armour, fire resistance potions, anything like that can really help us going forward, which is a lesson I probably should have learned. Alright, here we go. This is the outside wall of what seems to be one of the bastions you can find. There are 4 different types. There's sort of a barracks type, there's a sort of bridges type, there is a hoglin stables, and there is a treasure room. I'm not sure what we have here. I don't think it's a bridges type, just by the fact that it's quite a solid structure there. Just having a quick look around on the outside, trying to see if we can't work our way in nicely. I've heard that apparently sometimes behind these sort of piglin-faced blocks you can find gold blocks, but not so lucky this time. There are official proper entrance ways into these structures, but I think we will just break our own way in for a change. Now, right, there seems to be a little wall cavity space. Can't quite see what is going on up here. Yeah, more wall cavity space. We've got some gilded blackstone, which is interesting. As you can probably hear in the background, there are some quite angry mobs because I've pinched their gold. I can't really see any other way out of this section, so I think we should just dig a little bit further, see what else we can find. It's working our way up. Oh, we have found lava. That's a definite. Which I think will cancel out the opportunity for it to be a barracks. Let's just see if we can find a way round. No, we've still got lava above us. You can see it dripping down through. A bit like the lava farm in our base. Oh, there we go. Still some more there. All seems to be around about the same sort of level, around about level 55, 56. We shall just have to keep on digging our way through. Apologise, still some more there. I think this is a no-go route. I do apologise if you can hear people cutting their grass outside. It is quite a lovely day. So anyway, we shall work our way back round to the outside and see if we can't find a different route. We'll take ourselves a little bit higher than 55 and see what we can uncover. First we'll just have one last try through here. Still a little bit low, let's dig our way up. No, it still seems to be going alright. And we found more lava at about the same place as we expected. Right, so yes, we shall go back round to the front. Well, back round to the outside and see if we can't find a alternative. Right, we should be able to work our way up around here. Take ourselves a little bit higher, see what we can find. Just have a bit of a sort out some stuff. Dump some stuff into our ender chest whilst not looking the Enderman in the eye. Don't do that unless you want to scrap. We're likely to come across quite a few nasty situations on the inside, so I just want to make sure we can collect the good stuff that we find without having to hang around too much. So anyway, we're going to put a couple of chests down just on the outside here, use that as a bit of spare storage. We'll just tuck it in out of the way, make sure we leave the block on the top, give it room to open. Big double chest down, we can just hop back here if needed and chuck some more stuff in. And so these are all just little bits we're just not going to need at the moment. Keep hold of the cobblestone. As we've said before, it's very useful in the Nether. Stands out for directions. We've got our potion of fire resistance. So there you go, we've got a nice clear inventory now. Definitely better for going out. Always remembering Silk Touch pickaxe. Away we go again. So it seems to be hitting lava at about Y level 40. There's a couple of holes there. Y level sort of 55-ish. So I think we'll use this as a way in and just dig ourselves a little route up the side first. Let's get ourselves above that level. I'm quite intrigued to see what sort of Bastion remnant we have here. Different enemies can be found inside lava, but it is contained. Different enemies can reside in here. You get the normal piglins, but you also get a special type of piglin brute. They don't care whether you're wearing gold or not, they are going to come for you. So we need to be careful of those. They hit very, very hard. Quite difficult to take down. So one trick I have heard about is using a lava bucket. Just chuck it down between you and them and roast some pork. Yeah, they don't seem too fussed by us at the moment. So we'll just plot ourselves out marker for our entranceway. Gives us good opportunities to get out. And let's have a look, and we have got a treasure room bastion. That is pretty fantastic news, actually. They are quite rare, and they have some absolutely fantastic loot in them. The main thing that you want to look for in a bastion is the netherite upgrade kits, which is what allows you to upgrade your diamond armour. We've got a chest right down where all that gold is. So this allows you to upgrade your armour to netherite armour, the toughest in the game. So I think we will try to work our way down there. There's a lot of lava, a lot of piglins in the way. And as you can see, the structure is not exactly up to code. There's our first brute with his dark outfit and aggressive temperament. Now obviously if we attack him, the regular ones who spot us doing this are going to have a pop as well, so we need to be a little bit more careful. No one's around. Good shot. Nice. Oop, we've fallen down a bit. Luckily a safe landing. Hello, Mr. Enderman. And that brute does seem to have left us alone for the moment. The Enderman doesn't seem to be too fussed by us either, which is nice. Now come down, we've got this big walkway. Let's see if we can't dig our way down. I apologise if you can hear a little bit of music in the background. My neighbour is being quite loud at the moment. Hopefully YouTube won't tell me off. So we need to work our way even further down, because again, the moment we open up that chest down there, the piglins will be most upset with us. So we've still got some brutes down there. Doesn't seem to be an easy or safe way down. So you've always got to just watch where you're going, watch what's around you. Oh, here comes a brute. So as you can see, tough little swine. Normally an arrow would take out a lot of the enemies at the moment, thanks to the upgrades, but not him. And some of the other piglins are a little bit disappointed. Oh, he's doing a lap round to get to us. And some of the others who are spotted are just jumping into the lava, as you would. Him. Continue our way down. There seems to be a path down. Oop. They don't seem too fussed by us. He is, but he doesn't seem to be wanting to come down to visit. Which is good, he can stay up there and we can deal with down here. Right. We have got some magma cubes in there. Some of my least favourite enemies in the Nether. They've got a strong knockback effect on them. Individually they don't cause too much in the way of damage, but if you have a group of them, that can cause a lot of problems. In this chamber there is usually some sort of a spawner, so I'm guessing that's where our magma cubes are coming from, because I don't... See what I mean? Just a little annoyance. Just sort of pathing this out a little bit. Right, mate, you can have a go. Just be careful. I need a bit of healing. Even that little magma cube, one little knock from him and we will be in the lava. Try to avoid triggering any more than what we have to on our way to the middle. I have a feeling once we reach there, all hell is going to break loose. Everyone seems to be enjoying my pathways at the moment. So let me get the loot. Either way. Let's have a look at the distance there. Yes, there is our spawner, and I would guess it is a magma cube spawner. Can't quite see from this angle. Oh yes, the spawner is now angry. We have entered its range of activation. And it is indeed a magma cube spawner, so this is where things are going to get a little bit heated, or a lot of it heated, and now I've thrown my sword away, which is not very good. It's getting a bit hot in here, and there we go, it's bumped me right into the lava. Got to try to get out of here if I can. I'm only down to 3 hearts. Whew. 1/2 of a heart remaining. Wrong button. That was a little bit too close, and my gold helmet is gone as well. Right, if anything hits me now, I'm in big trouble. So luckily, I believe... Yes, block that off so they can't come through to me. Yeah, you stay down there. Luckily in my ender chest I should have some potions of instant healing, which I have upgraded. So we will live on to fight another day. For now, let's clear some bits out of the inventory again. Let's get some of our flame potions, fire resistance potions. Make sure we're all set and ready to go again. This would be a good way around for us to go still. You can see our sword over in the distance there. As you can see, the big cube breaks into the little cube, which will then break into smaller cubes, as we've seen before, same as the slimes that we have in the overworld. So let's just see if we can't deal with these. Unfortunately, once we start getting lots of them spawning, we are going to get absolutely swamped. So I need to try to get over there and block off that spawner. Got my lava, my fire resistance potions on tap. I've rescued my sword, thankfully. Smart money would probably be on barricading myself and sorting out that chest, but as you will see, I did not make the smart decision. I decided that the way to go will be to deal with the magma cubes and their spawner. One way to deal with the spawner would just be to go over there and break it. I've decided I'm going to go and try to block it off. Now I have heard that apparently you cannot do it with with torches or light blocks or anything like that for these. Now you quite literally have to bury them in blocks. How true this is, I do not know, but I do not have the tools to test that theory out. You can see we managed to get a couple of sides done. There's that bottom that's going to be the trickiest one. Just trying to see if I can't build across in such a way that I can actually get there with ease, but these guys are making it challenging. They still get me. Just got to make our way. Right, as you can see, it's going mental down there. We've got so many magma cubes. And unfortunately, the big ones are just getting so many little ones when we kill all the bigger ones. And they are the ones that are going to be causing us a lot of problems. At least up here, the big ones can't get us. Just got to wait for these little ones to come through, and of course the moment we kill them all, the spawner then spawns even more. Right, our health is looking a bit challenged again at the moment. Falling down is not going to help us. Just make a couple of walkways around for us. That's why I fell. Didn't spot the staircase that led to absolutely nothing. Right, if we can get across, we may be able to dig down a bit. Unfortunately, there seems to be one gameplay session where my decision-making skills were struggling. Because at this point I should have just broken it. I don't see the need for a magma cube farm. Let's just get rid of that bit of chain. So, learn from my mistakes. You got something like this. Oh, there's a little one. You got something like this, just deal with it as quickly as you can. Decide on what's your priority and just go for it. When you may want to spare it so you can make a magma cube farm. I suppose particularly if you can get it set up with a look at all those. Yeah, if you can get it set up with a trident killer, then could be quite good for a XP farm. And now we're just starting to run out of room to maneuver. Luckily our fire resistance potion is still to the good. That's really what's keeping us going at the moment. Let's just block out as much of this as possible. Just try and deal with stopping them from being able to spawn, even if just slowing down the spawn rate. I think this is one of the few times whilst playing this world that I am feeling properly at risk now. Could do with being a touch lower. They're still all coming for me. Oh, we are in fire and we are being absolutely mobbed. Can't get out past them. Unfortunately, this is not going to protect us. Oof. We're back to square one a bit. That is... it feels a lot more intense than what it looks. It's having these little dudes coming at you. I should probably have had a second health potion close to hand. Yeah. Got him. Right, we are back to square one, but hopefully all we need to do is just find a way to get back to underneath the spawn, and we can just stick down that last block. That's all we need to do. Trying to path my way across to it. Fire resistance potion is out. And we are in the lava. This is definitely not good now. We are in the lava. We're getting constantly buffeted. And I think this is unfortunately our doom. So there we go. That is the first proper death we have experienced in this world. This is one of the reasons why I always make sure that the keep inventory upon death is selected in the options, otherwise we would have lost so much stuff. And because we don't have a sort of bed assigned to ourselves, it started us right back at world spawn, so I've had to really battle through everything to get back here. So as you can see, I am back where we cooked, and I'm cooking again. I haven't learned. I probably should have taken that other flame resistance potion. There it is. Now I've learned our lesson. That's it. Just got to get to where we need to be. Down. I can see the spawner. There it is. Got it. Now it's not as enclosed as it could optimally be, but it is enclosed enough that it should really slow down spawn rate, and that will allow us to tackle this chest, and hopefully this chest will be worth it. It's like playing whack-a-mole, isn't it? Every time one pops up, gotta get it. Oh, hello. At least for all the damage I'm taking with all the XP these guys drop, I am at least getting a lot of my durability back. I do not like that Enderman just standing there. Honest Gov, we are not looking at you. Oh, actually that's really good. I am very glad we have actually managed to get across here now. The gold blocks are cool. Diamond spear is pretty cool. A couple of diamonds. But that netherite upgrade template And the ancient debris is a fantastic find. That is probably some of the best things we could have found for doing this. That has actually made this completely worthwhile. So basically what that means is you use the ancient debris you smelt them down to make netherite shards. You use netherite shards with gold to make netherite ingots, and then use netherite ingots combined with the netherite upgrade template. I still haven't stopped it spawning, have we? With the template to upgrade your armour to netherite armour. So now we just want to get ourselves out of this lava pit. Say goodbye to it and hopefully never have to come down to it ever again. That would be my dream. Now the netherite upgrade template that we have there, it's a single use item, very similar in many respects to the armour trim that we used recently, and just like the armour trim we can duplicate the template using diamonds and netherrack. In the next episode after this I will do a bit of a netherite deep dive. There's some interesting techniques for finding it, for mining it, how to use it, but it is very much going to be a worthwhile look. It's very interesting architecture inside these bastions. They look very higgledy-piggledy, but there is a bit of rhyme to their reason. I've just confused myself by coming full circle again. Let's try to work our way up, see if we can't find some more stuff, find where the actual proper entrance is. This looks like our best way up. They do like these little lava pools, don't they? Very decorative. As long as we don't step into them, we're all good. Very unusual location. Just lava running down, as you do. Lots of different, really interesting blocks. Now, if we can find an easy way in and out, then yeah, just return one day with a full durability pickaxe, some empty storage space, and just go to town and harvest it. For now, just working our way round and about. Make sure we keep a bit of knowledge on where we are going. So we're still working our way up and round, making sure we're not going to get too turned around and end up digging the wrong way. It is quite cool once we're up here out of the little treasure room. And there we have got some more stuff. Interesting enchanted book. Soul speed. So usually when you are transporting yourself over soul sand, it will reduce your movement speed. which, considering there's a lot of skeletons that tend to spawn in those areas, is quite nasty. But thankfully, if you've got soul speed, it allows you to move at regular speed across them. Just trying to see if I can't get as much of the loot as I can. Even the chest itself. Right, we've got some piglins about. We'll just carry on our merry way. Two brutes, that is less than ideal, so now I think is a perfect time to try out the lava bucket. See if I can get a little bit closer. Oh, back off, mate. There we go. You can really see how tough these guys are as they are really withstanding the lava. There you go. Pick it back up, and off we go. Just a regular chap. It wasn't me. He slipped on some lava. I don't think he fell for that. So, another walkway out here. I'm getting quite near the top now, but there still seems to be quite a few levels to go through. I'm unsure if we need to go through the whole lot, or whether we'll just come out here, pick a direction and elevate ourselves. Couldn't really see another way up, so this can be quite useful. Given what these locations are like, who's going to spot an extra pillar or an extra hole here and there? Oh, I think this is the actual official way in, way out. And those big lava pits underneath, I would presume, are where we actually, when trying to come up, we kept digging into the bottoms of them. Dude. Seems to be really going down deep underground. What have we got? Oh, it looks like just an end. What good else could we have down here? See if we can't find a way out through this. Oh, and there we have some more ancient debris. I found two back to back. That is very rare, very unusual. Usually it's only found in single blocks. Let's make sure there's none others about. I wouldn't expect so, but it doesn't hurt to look. This has been a very fruitful adventure. We just need to especially make sure we grab these things. And now we're going to try to find our way out again. Took a few little backs and forths, but found our way out. I've come back out to where we broke into the bastion. Just trying to see if we can find the top. See if there's a way into those upper levels. A little bit easier. now heading back towards where it was. Doesn't look like it has come up quite this far, but I do believe in the distance there we have got a ruined portal. Could be an interesting way to get ourselves home, maybe, hopefully. Because I do not fancy trying to work our way around the way we went before. I'm not even sure if it was possible. Because there's a lot of potential drops with sudden stops. No, the Bastion hasn't come this high up. So I think what we shall do is we shall get this portal rebuilt, recharged, and see if we can use that. There's some alrightish bits. Fire charge is always good. Pitch that. Find some extra golden carrots. So useful for making our potions now. I'm going to block all this off, dig it out, get it rebuilt, and spark it up. Now see where we come into the world. We are going to be way far out from our base because we are very far out from where we started. Yes, position 4889. So we're about 6,000 blocks from our base. Now, from this point I am going to start off the route home from here. I may at some point release that as an additional content video, we shall see. But for now, I think this is going to call the end of this little bit of our adventure. We've got some super stuff from going through the Bastion. The next episode we will see about how to use it, how to get our best out of the netherite. So thank you for watching, I hope you enjoyed it. Like, subscribe, all the good stuff, leave some comments down below, and I will look forward to seeing you next time. Goodbye.